Hey there, this is Clea Schaefer. I am 23 years old, and currently I am a new sales executive for the Sioux Falls Canaries baseball team. One thing that I have noticed as I have progressed my years in sports is that there's not very many resources for women in sports. I mean, you won't see like very many videos about women that have testimonies about working in sports. There's just really not that much out there. And that's one of the things that was really hard for me going through college or even looking for jobs. Sports field is very competitive. And so it's really hard to find that group, I guess a support group. And even now, as I'm working here, it is really hard to find people that you can connect with and talk with about your career. And so, one of the things that God kind of put on my heart today was that maybe I should kind of, I don't know, I guess tell kind of my story, and maybe find some more people that would be encouraging voices in the sports field, and maybe we could, encourage each other. And so one of the things that I'm looking to do with these videos is not only to reach out to other people about working in sports and baseball or football, whatever sport you're working in. It's not only to do that, but to also educate you on how to make it and how it's going to be okay. And I don't know all the answers, I'll be honest. But at least it's nice to at least talk to someone or hear their point of view on a certain matter. And then finally, with these videos, I was actually sitting in church this morning, and I realized that not only, I live on a busy street, not only should it be something that, we work together to reach a greater goal, we should also be there to glorify God as well. And so with these videos, not only am I going to kind of talk to you a little bit about the things that I'm going through, the things that I've learned, I'm also going to talk to you a little bit about how God plays into all of that as well. And I think that having God in the picture, it's not only important, it's essential. Too many times, I've worked for a couple teams now, and God just isn't a huge part of the deal. And I think that's a huge mistake because He's everything. He's the reason why we have the things that we do. And He's, what makes things great. And I truly believe that if you trust in Him, you're going to see better results on anything that you do. And I've been struggling a lot just in this new position that I've taken. I've never done sales before, and I thought that, I could do really well at it. And I mean, it's been going okay, but I have noticed in recent days that I've kind of given up and I don't know how to do things. And I realized why I had given up, and that was because I wasn't trusting in God anymore, and I hadn't been to church and really, connected with God. And so today I went to church, and the message was about having wisdom and doing everything that you can and doing it all that you can to glorify God and not to be dumb about it. Do what you're supposed to do, and trust in Him. And so that got me to thinking, wow, I mean, this past week I had a horrible week, and do you think that I ever prayed once? Do you think I ever thank God for waking me up every morning? Not really. To be honest, I thought I could do it on my own, and look at where it got me. And so not only do I want to just educate you, I also want to spread the good news of Christ as well, because you can't do any of it without it. And so I think that God has placed on my heart this mission to talk to you about how to get through it. And I believe that if you have more than one person backing you, not only is it a great way to network, but it is also a wonderful way to kind of build a support system. And I think that's what everyone in sports kind of needs, not only women, but men as well too. But I'd like to create some sort of support system. Maybe if you're working with some team across the country or whatever, and you're looking for some sort of way to connect with other women, I think that this is a great way to kind of get to know each other and help each other out if there's jobs available or if you know of any opportunities available for each other. I think it's great. So next time I make a video, I'm going to start talking a little bit about what I did in college to kind of, I guess, kind of build my career ahead of time, and some helpful hints that might help you as well if you are just graduating high school, looking to go to college, or if you're in college right now, the things that you can do to make your career successful. We will talk about that. And then we'll probably talk about some other things too in the upcoming weeks, probably about ways that you can build your skills, ways that you can go outside of the box and you can help people. And one thing that I'm really going to emphasize on is listening to each other. So we'll go through all of those things. But if you have any questions or if you would like to learn more about what I'm doing here in Sioux Falls, feel free to message me or email me. My email is clea@sfcanaries.com. And I'll keep you updated. And thank you for listening. Have a great week.